From Michigan to Maryland. Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Beck, along with the coach. Welcome to Our Football with Chris Ash. We're coming to you from the Audi Club inside High Point Solutions Stadium. So is there any such thing as a moral victory in your mind, Chris?
No. A victory is a victory, a loss is a loss. And that's the way we look at it as a football team. Our job is to go try to win games. But I am really happy about the continued improvement that we're making as a team and as a program. When you look at this game and you compare it obviously to last year and the improvements that we've been able to make in a year's time, it's a significant difference. But again, at the end of the day, we want to be able to get victories, not just go and play well.
Progress is something that you've always talked about. You said if we continue to build, we'll continue to make that progress.
Yeah, we will. I mean, our focus right now, a lot of people want to talk about bowl games and wins and all that stuff. Our focus is just trying to be as good as we possibly can be and somehow show up on Saturday and play the best game that we can play. We have yet to do that, and that's what's disappointing for me right now. You know, it's not the loss. I'm disappointed that we have yet to show up on Saturday and play the best football game that we can play, and that's what we're striving to do.
No turnovers in the football game against Michigan, so that's a positive. Second straight week.
Yeah, it is. Against the Purdue game, in the Purdue game, it's really one of the reasons we won that game, because if we would have turned the ball over in that game, we would have lost it. We were able to keep this game at least close and have opportunities in this game because we didn't turn the ball over. If we would have turned it over, the thing could have gotten ugly and gotten out of hand.
A fumbled snap by O'Korn, and O'Korn in trouble. Toure covers him up.
Against the Wolverines, you were down 14-7, you were down 28-14 and had the football. There were many opportunities in this game to get back in it.
There's really a sequence there in the first half when we were down 14-7. We were hanging in there and felt really good about how we were playing. They got a 3rd and 19, and they moved it to 4th and 1. They converted, ended up extending the drive, got a touchdown out of it late in the second quarter with just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. We had the ball, we're down 14-7, felt really good about where we were at that point. We got called for a holding, got behind the sticks and off schedule, and ended up punting. They got the ball back and they scored a touchdown with like 20 seconds to go at the end of the first half. That hurt. That stung our football team.
Darnell Davis had a good quote too, and he said, "Some plays we are beating ourselves." And you can look at a lot of little things in this game. One or two little things change a football game, Chris.
Yeah, we talk to our players a lot about that. More games are lost than games are won, and it's the things that you do or don't do that contribute to losing football games. There were missed opportunities in that game. And there's also misexecution of things, and those are completely different. Missed opportunities, you're in the right spot, you just don't capitalize on the play that you could make. Misexecution are mental errors, and we had some of those in the game that are really frustrating right now. We've got to understand that discipline and details really matter, and they're important to winning games.
As Grant will keep looking for a block from Washington. Janarian Grant, now a chance to show off his speed. Janarian Grant all the way for the touchdown.
Janarian Grant had a brilliant 65-yard run for a touchdown, his 16th as a member of the Scarlet Knights. How important is it to put the ball in his hands as much as possible?
It's very important. He's one of our best playmakers, and the more we can get the ball in his hands, the better. We just look at it, we're struggling in the pass game trying to get the ball to him. He was struggling to create separation, to get open and be able to get the ball thrown to him. We wanted to make sure we could get the ball in his hands, and that's how we were able to do it. Obviously, he capitalized.
Edwards again, and Edwards in for the touchdown.
That was all him. That was all Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards, another touchdown run. I look at his season, 521 yards. He's got 6 touchdowns. He's a workhorse, and he's consistent. Do you get it from him every game?
Every day. Every day at practice, every day in the weight room, every day we play a game on every Saturday. He's the same guy. He's never too high, never too low. He understands the value of hard work and attention to detail. And I love the kid. I wish we had him more, and I wish he could have been here his whole career, and I think he would be a guy that Rutgers fans really fell in love with. But I love the guy right now and what he's doing for our team.
Jerome Washington, a 30-yard reception, the longest of his career. He continues to impress. He's got 21 grabs on the season. What about his consistency from week to week?
Another guy that just, I think, really works the process right now and understands the value of hard work and what it can do to you, understands how important preparation is. It's a great throw and catch on that long throw. I remember I think it was 3rd down, and we had a certain route concept called, and it was actually supposed to go to a underneath receiver. And he threw the ball down the field, and I remember the offensive coach is saying, "What is he doing?" Talking about the quarterback throwing it to Jerome catches it. Oh, that's what he's doing. Good.
Right.
It was a great executed play, and I'm just really happy for Jerome. I think he's an all-around tight end. He can run block. He's a threat in the pass game too, and he works extremely hard.
motion. Looking for Gentry, and it's intercepted by Juwan Harris. Harris with the pick, his second, and Rutgers takes it back.
Juwan Harris had 9 tackles and another interception. Are you amazed by the transformation from offense to defense and the way he has adapted?
I don't know if I'm amazed. I'm very pleased. I'm not surprised. I'm just pleased that it's actually worked out the way that we hoped that it would. We made the switch. We thought he would have the ability and the intelligence to make it happen like he has, but you never know until you do it. And to his credit, he's made it work.
So back to the first question to summarize this football game. You were there, you lost 35-14, big improvement from a year ago. Is it something you can use going forward, however, in terms of a springboard that you can play the best and be right there with them?
Well, if we learn from our mistakes, that's really what it's about. I mean, if we go around, happy about a 21-point loss, we're not going to learn from our mistakes, and that's not where we want our program to be. We're extremely disappointed. And why are we disappointed? We didn't play our best football, and we had too many mistakes. Michigan's a very good football team. They got good players. They got good coaches. They executed their calls better than we executed ours. And to win games like that on the road, you're going to have to execute better. You're going to have to play tougher, more disciplined, more consistent, and that's what we have to learn to do. And if we take that out of that game, then lessons learned, and we can move forward.
This week, it's Rutgers against Maryland at home at High Point Solution Stadium. We'll talk about that upcoming contest with the coach later in the program, so stick around.